Well, hello friends, greetings from our family camping trip. We are out here in the wilderness enjoying time together, but I wanted to just pop on and share a quick devotional thought with you today. In Acts 1:8, we read that Jesus, before he ascends into heaven, he asks his disciples and he actually challenges them to be his witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. And we read then that they are flabbergasted, like they're looking up to heaven, and an angel has to come and say, okay guys, what are you doing standing here looking up into heaven? Let's go do this. But they were probably really overwhelmed with that call. They're like, how are we going to be witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth? How are we ever going to do that? And I understand how they feel. I tend to get overwhelmed with the big picture. Even when I was a kid, I would walk into my messy room and I would just look at all of the toys and the clothes and everything, and I would not have a clue where to start. So I would just stand there in my doorway looking so overwhelmed, not knowing where to begin. I knew the end goal, but I had no idea how to get there. And I bet the disciples felt the same way. But the beautiful thing about Acts 1:8 is that it says you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you, and then you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. See, it was all about the power of the Holy Spirit. So then we fast forward in Acts chapter 8, we see that Philip is moved to Samaria after the stoning of Stephen. This great persecution broke out and the disciples were moved, and Philip is in Samaria and he is witnessing, and there's this amazing public ministry happening. All these people are coming to know Jesus, and Acts 1:8 is being fulfilled. Then in the middle of that time, also found in Acts chapter 8, we read that the Spirit then calls Philip to go to this lonely desert road. And he's probably thinking, what? Are you kidding me? Like, here I am. There's all of these people that are coming to know Jesus in Samaria, and you're calling me to this road that is not very often traveled. But he was obedient, and he went anyway. And along that desert road, he met one man, an Ethiopian eunuch, and he shared the good news of Jesus with that eunuch. Now, the cool thing about Ethiopia was, in the ancient world, Ethiopia was considered to be the ends of the earth. Isn't that so cool? The ends of the earth. God sent Philip to engage with one man, to connect with one man who was considered to be from the ends of the earth, and he shared the gospel with him. And scholars believe that that Ethiopian man ended up being the first missionary to Ethiopia, to his area of the world, which was considered the ends of the earth. See, the mission of God was accomplished by the power of the Holy Spirit. And I just love that it wasn't about the disciples figuring out how to make it work. See, God doesn't ask for our plans. He just asks for our participation in his plans. So my friends, whatever big picture it is in your life may be overwhelming right now, just entrust it to the Spirit. Just ask that God would help you be obedient every single day. That's my prayer. I want to be obedient every single day. And I don't necessarily want to plan. I need to set that aside. And instead, I just want to participate in what God is doing. By the power of the Holy Spirit in us and through us, God is going to do amazing things as we simply say yes to his will and his ways.